Hello dear students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Math Smart by Prashant sir. So today in this video we are going to discuss one important sample paper for IMO examination. You know already in the coming 2-3 months you are going to write a International Maths Olympiad examination which will be conducted by Science Olympiad Foundation for various classes. So in this video I have taken 6th class sample paper. In the coming days we are going to discuss the sample paper for 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th classes also. So in order to get the more updations regarding Maths Olympiad kind of examinations or any other educational channel information or mathematics content, please do subscribe my YouTube channel. Okay, now without wasting time, we are going to start the questions. Once observe here, question number 1. What is the first question? Find the next number in the given series below. He asked to find out the next number. I am taking the question here once again. What is the given question? So here the given question is 3F, 6G, 11I and 18L. First you just focus on only numerical numbers. If you focus on numerical numbers, since you are 6th class children, I am going to teach you this in somewhat slow way. Just try to understand. Once observe here, 3 becomes 6. 3 becomes 6 means how much added? 3 added. Then 6 becomes 11. 6 becomes 11 means 5 added. 11 becomes 18 means 7 is added. 3 added, 5 added, 7 added. Next what we should add? 9. So 18 plus 9 means simply what you are getting? 18 plus 9 means you are getting simply 27. Okay, na? So since 27, first option, second option are not our answers because our answer should contain 27. Okay, na? If only one option is there with 27, you can take that only answer. But here we are having two different options with 27. So we should take now constants or the alphabet. What is the alphabet here? F, G, I, L. Once observe here, in order to answer these type of questions, you should know alphabetical numbering. If you know this alphabetical numbering, then only you can able to answer these questions very easily. A means 1, B means 2, C means 3 and so on, Z means 26. Now once observe here, 6 means how much here? F means how much here? 6. G means 7. 6 becomes 7 means plus 1 is added. Then 7 becomes 9. 9 means plus 2 added. 9 becomes 12. 9 becomes 12 means plus 3 added. To get the answer, what we should add? Plus 4 we should add. L plus L means 12. 12 plus 4 means 16. 16th letter is what? 27P. So P is the answer for this question. Have you understood, children? In order to answer this question, what you should know? You should know this alphabetical numbering. That's why first you learn with alphabetical numbering, then you can able to understand this question very easily, or else you'll face a problem. Okay, in the coming days I am going to give you the different tricks how to learn this alphabetical numbering also. Okay, so right, now second question, we are going to focus on question number 2. Once observe here, what is second question? Find the minimum number of straight lines required to draw the given figure. He asked to find out the minimum number of straight lines. So for that, once observe here, so you just focus on this box. 1, 2, 3, 4, or no, 1, 2, 3, 4. I repeat once again. So first line, second line, third line and fourth line. Here we have total 4 lines. Then after this is a fifth line and a sixth line. Okay, sixth line. Then after focus on, see 6 lines till now we are getting. Then focus on parallel lines. So first line, second line, then after you have third line and fourth line. Here we can find one more line, fifth line. Then after focus on next line. Your next line is you can take 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These are the different what we can say lines are required. Therefore, what is your final answer? 16. Therefore, minimum 16 lines are required in order to construct this particular figure. Okay, right. There are some standard figures are there. For the standard figures, we can apply some shortcut tricks are there. Okay, na? We are going to discuss in short term, that particular trick also in the coming days. No problem. Now we are going to focus on third question. What is third question? How many dots lie opposite to the face having 4 dots when the given cube is folded? Actually, we are having, you know already cube, no? You might have heard about the cube in your lower classes. When you are in 5th class, 6th class or 4th class, 3rd class, you might have heard about the definition, the meaning of what we can say cube. You now tell me, cube is 2D picture or 3D picture? Cube is simply what we can say 3D picture. Okay, na? three-dimensional picture, 2D and 3D pictures also you know. Now when you are unfolding that cube, if cube is there, cube means you are unfolding, unfolding means you are dividing. Okay, now when you are unfolding this, then simply if you are unfolding, then what you are going to get, you are going to get a different possibilities. Whenever you get these kind of possibilities, no, once observe here, we are having total 9 to 10 different models are there. You should know those models. In the coming days I am going to teach you, no issue, because all sample papers, no, that is the reason. So this side and this side both are opposite to each other, then this and this both are opposite to each other, then finally what we can take, this and this both are opposite to each other. I hope you understood. And now for this simply what we can take, once observe here, 4 and 5 dots are opposite to each other. The question is what, when the given net cube is folded, find the face having 4 dots opposite. Once observe here, the question is opposite to the face having 4 dots. Opposite to the face having 4 dots is what is your answer? 5 is your answer. Therefore, this question answer is 5, whereas this question answer is 16, and this question answer is third option. I hope you understood. These are the 3 different questions we have discussed in logical reasoning. In logical reasoning, so many chapters are there. We'll discuss in the coming days. Okay, na? Because every time I'm telling coming days, no issue, because see, these questions are completely different from your regular academics. If you take R.D. Sharma or your R.S. Agarwal or your NCERT maths book, those questions are different and these questions are completely different. In order to answer all these questions, you should know some basic introduction for each and every chapter. What is a cube and cuboid, folding and unfolding, what is number series, what is letter series, identifying the given pictures. So if you know all these things, ranking test, blood relations, directions, seating arrangement, so if you know all these things, then only you can able to answer the questions of logical reasoning. Okay, na? That is the reason you might have facing problem, no issue. We'll learn again, no problem. Now we are going to focus on mathematical reasoning. Okay, right. Now question number 4, we are going to focus on fourth question, which is based on mathematical reasoning. Once observe here, the given table shows the temperature of a city for 7 consecutive hours. Temperature of a city for given 7 consecutive hours. So here we have hours, then we have here temperature. Okay, na? Temperature is given and hours also given for 4 consecutive hours. For example, first hour temperature is minus 6 degrees centigrade, second hour temperature 15 degrees centigrade, and so on. Finally, seventh hour temperature is minus 4 degree centigrade. Okay, now based on this we are going to answer. Once observe here, what is the question? Calculate the difference. Calculate the difference between the highest and lowest temperature. Highest and what we can say, lowest temperature. Highest and lowest temperature. Difference between what we can say, highest. Difference between highest and what we can say, lowest temperature. See, you can identify the highest temperature here. You can identify the lowest temperature. So you can identify the lowest temperature here. He asked to find out the difference between the highest and lowest temperatures. So what you can take, highest is 27, lowest is minus 6. He asked to find out the difference between them. Minus of minus, how much you are going to get? Plus you are going to get, you know this one, no, plus into plus you are going to get, plus into minus you are going to get. Okay, 23 plus 6, that is what you are getting, 29. My dear children, have you understood what I am trying to convey? Please mention the comment section if possible, so that I can able to make different beautiful videos for you. Now question number 5, we are going to focus on question number 5. Try to understand fifth question. What is fifth question? To balance the scale, find the missing fraction. He asked to find the missing fraction. In order to balance, what does it mean? This quantity must be is equal to this quantity. Yes or no? Just observe here. So if this quantity and this quantity both is same, this and this both same, then we can able to balance simply. For that, what we should do? Already this side balance given. Now we should focus on this one. For that, what we do? From this total, we will subtract this part. From this total, if you subtract this part, you are going to get this part. Children, have you understood? For example, we have one large pizza is there, for example. Okay, na? For example, here I made it I cut into 2 equal parts. First half part and second half part. Again, what I am doing is I made one half part into again 2 equal parts. 2 equal parts I made. I hope you understood. Now, so this part value, you know, this part value, you know, and this part value also, you know, he asked to find out this particular part value. For that, what we should do? From this total, we are going to subtract this. From total, if you subtract this, you are going to get the remaining part. I hope you understood what I am trying to convey. Once observe here, what is total? First, we will try to identify total. Total means 1 7 by 2 mixed fraction. 12 ones are 12, 12 plus 1 or 12 plus 7, 19. 19 by 12 you are getting. 19 by 12 is the total quantity. From this, what we are subtracting? Just observe here. 1 into 8, 8 plus 1, 9. 9 by 8 I am subtracting. 9 by 8 I am subtracting. You know already how to subtract the given two fractions. In order to subtract the given two fractions, we can take LCM method. 12 comma 8. 12 comma 8 LCM is how much? 12 comma 8 means LCM. What you are getting? 24. So 12 2s are 24. 19 into 2 means you are getting 38. 8 3s are 24. 9 into 3 means you are getting 27. What is the difference here? 11 by 24. Therefore, 11 by 24 is the answer for this question. I hope you understood. Now, one more question based on mathematical reasoning. Children, are you understanding what I am trying to convey? Once convey your message in the comment section. I hope you understood. Now we are going to focus on this. Evaluate. We ask you to find this value. First, we add all positive values. First, we add all positive values. The minus into minus, it becomes plus. Here also minus into minus, it becomes plus. First, we will try to add all positive terms. 55 plus 29. 55 plus 29 means how much you are getting? This is 70 and 94. I hope you understood that value 94. 94 plus 82. 94 94 plus simply what you are getting 82, which is equal to you are getting 176. I hope you understood. If you take all positive values, simply that is equal to what you are getting 176. Now you take the next values. Next values what we have, minus 1 is there and minus 1 is there, minus 3 is there. Minus 1 minus 1 minus 3. Simply what you are getting. Apart from this, anything else? Minus 3 minus 4 minus 5 minus 5 minus 5. No, just observe here. Am I doing any mistake, children? 55 plus 29 you are getting. This is 84. 86 86 this is only 166. No, you are getting only 166. 166 minus 5. Therefore what you are getting? 161. Therefore plus 161 is the answer for this question. It's not minus 161. 161 is the answer for question number 6. You just tell me how I am teaching, whether it is fast or slow. You just mention in the comment section, please, children. Now observe this question. Question number 7. 7th and 8th both are based on everyday mathematics, third section. Finally, you are having achiever section. Okay. Now observe here everyday mathematics. Based on this, we have 7th question and 8th question. What is 7th question, children? Once pause the video and read the question yourself. On a hill, the temperature at 8 p.m. At 8 p.m., what is the temperature? 2 degrees Celsius. But at the midnight of the same day, it fell down to minus 3 degrees Celsius. By how many degrees did the temperature fall? By how many degrees did the temperature fall means you do one thing, just you take the number line. If you take the number line, here you are going to get a 0. I hope you understood. Okay, now on hill, the temperature at 8 p.m. is 2 degrees Celsius. Here temperature what you are getting? 2 degrees Celsius. And it midnight of the same day, it fell down to minus 3 degree. When I am moving left side, value will be decreasing, no, minus 3 degrees Celsius. Then question is what? By how many degrees did temperature fall? How many degrees temperature fall means you have to find out temperature declined from 2 degrees Celsius to minus 3 degrees Celsius. So here on the number line, you are going to get a 0. Here to here, what is you are getting value? 2 degrees Celsius. Here to here, what you are getting? 3 degrees Celsius. Of course, minus 3 only. Here, if you take the difference, gaps, you just identify the different gaps. 3 gaps, here 2 gaps. Total 5 gaps. Therefore, what is your answer? 5 degrees Celsius is the answer for this question. Therefore, temperature fell down 5 degrees Celsius. Now focus on 8th question, children. We are going to focus on 8th question. What is 8th question? Vishal jogged around a rectangular field. Okay. Now we can take one rectangular field. Just observe here. Yes, I am taking one beautiful rectangular field. Then what happened here? Around the rectangular field 4 times. Okay. He traveled this rectangular field how many times? 4 different types. I hope you understood. 4 different types. Then what happened? If the rectangular field was 135 meters long, so this long is equal to how much? 135 meters. if this is 135, this should be also 135, because in rectangle opposite sides are equal. And if this is 78, and this must be also what we can say 78. This must be also 78. Then how far did the Vishal jog? How far did the Vishal jog means you have to find out the total distance traveled by the Vishal. Total distance traveled by the Vishal. For example, if you traveled only one time, no, how much you can travel? First distance. For example, you can travel A to B. A to B distance is how many? How much? 135 meters. And B to C how much? 75. And again you can take C to D. C to D how much? C to D is again 135. And D to A is how much? 78. Okay na? If you add all these, what you are getting? 135 plus 135 means you are getting 270. 78 plus 78 means children you are getting 156. If you are adding both, what you are getting? Simply you are getting 426. Yes or no? He can travel 426 meters in one time. But how many times he jogged? 4 times he jogged. So 4 times means you should multiply that number with 4. Okay na? You should multiply that number with 4. 426 multiplying 4 times. Children, multiplication you know no? 4 6 24. 8 means you are getting 10. 24 plus 1 25. 2504. Is there answer 2504? No, I think some no 17 no 16. 16 plus 1 17, sorry. 16 plus 1 17, therefore 1704. 1704 is the answer for this question. 1704 is the for this question. So children, till now we finished total how many sections? 3 sections. As per the given sample paper, sample given question paper, now we are going to focus on one more section, that is achiever section. In achiever section we are having 2 questions. Actually in our examination, achiever section is only what we can say having more marks when compared to remaining all the 3 sections. Achiever section is only having more number of marks. Once observe here, question number 9 we will see. In figure P, this is figure P and this is figure Q, you know already. From figure P is made up of 6 identical squares. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, it is made with 6 identical squares. Nice. 2 squares were removed. Okay, any 2 squares were removed from the figure P to form figure Q. Okay na? He made remaining only 4 are there. Okay, nice. The perimeter of what we can say, the perimeter of figure P is 240. The perimeter of figure P is how much? 240. Then what is the perimeter of Q? See, what is meant by perimeter, children? For example, you take this rectangle. Perimeter means sum of all the lengths of sides. Sum of the lengths of the sides is nothing but what we can say, children? Perimeter we can say. Perimeter means lengths of all the sides. Lengths of all the sides. Now based on this, once observe here, perimeter. Perimeter means this borderline. Complete, this is said to be what we can say our perimeter. This is our complete perimeter. This is our what we can say complete perimeter. Okay, and now we'll observe here. See how many lines are there. We'll see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 9 sides are there. Apart from that, here one half, here one half means 10, and here one half and here one half, then what are you getting? 11. Okay na? 11 or 12, children? 1 2 3 4 5, sorry 5. Yes, 5 means total how many sides you are getting? Total 12 sides you are getting. 12 sides length is equal to how many meters? 240 meters. Now we can find out one side length. Children, one side length what you are getting? 240 by 12. 240 by 12 means what you are getting? 20. Therefore each side length is how many meters? 20 meters. I hope you understood. Now we ask to find out the perimeter of this one. In order to find out the perimeter of this one, first identify how many sides are there. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. 8 directly we can find half of 9, half of 10. Therefore if one part value is equal to 20, then 10 parts equal to how much means simply what we can take? 200. 200 is the what we can say perimeter of the figure Q. I hope you understood. So one half side, I have taken one complete full side. Okay na? So if you think in this way, then only you are going to get the full marks. Children, one thing I wanted to say, in order to crack your IMO examination, you must need coaching, because nowhere these questions will be taught in any school. Whether you are studying into CBSE school or state syllabus, wherever, these concepts won't be there. Usually you are going to have some different questions and answers. get your different your school level maths textbooks. But these all are completely, in order to answer the given questions somewhat easily, you must think differently. That is the reason I am telling like this. Okay, you must habituate. If you have a proper coaching, no, then you can able to crack all these things very clearly, no problem. Right. Now observe this question. Now we are going to focus on one more important question, that is 10th question. 10th question model is important. He asked to find the value of this. What value asked to find? P plus Q by R into S. He asked to find out the value of P plus Q by R into S. Means you have to find out P value, Q value, R value, S value, P, Q, R, S. Okay, na? For that, usually you should know the difference between international system place value chart and Indian system place value chart. For example, you take million. Millions are having how many zeros? 6 zeros. For example, you take lakhs. Lakhs having how many zeros? Only 5 zeros. For example, you take crores. Crores are having how many zeros? 7 zeros. Again, million means 6 zeros. Okay, na? Thousand. Thousand is having how many zeros? 3 zeros. So crores. Crores means having how many zeros? 7 zeros. So if you know this trick, no, we can able to answer this question very easily. See how smartly I am going to answer this one. Observe here. Millions are having 6 zeros. Nice. Lakhs are having 5 zeros. Actually 5 zeros plus 2 zeros. Total how many? Here left side I have 7 zeros. 7 zeros and 6 zeros. Here for 6 zeros and 6 zeros cancel, 1 zero left here. That is the reason Q is equal to, you can take 10. Q value how much? 10. Similarly, crores means 7 zeros and millions means 6 zeros. 6 zeros plus 2 zeros, 8 zeros. For 8 zeros, 8 zeros cancelled. Therefore, R is equal to also 1 zero left. We are getting 10. Focus on third case. According to third case, what we can take, children? 1000 is having 3 zeros. Lakhs are having 5 zeros. See here 3 zeros and 2 zeros. 5 zeros. 5 zeros, 5 zeros cancel. Therefore, P is equal to what you are getting, children? Only 1 you are getting. Crores are having 7 zeros. Millions having 6 zeros. See 7 zeros plus 1 zero. Total 8 zeros. For 6, 8 zeros means still 2 zeros left. Therefore, S equal to what we can take? 100. Now we are getting P value, Q value, R value, S value. See, without coaching, children, you can't understand this. Remember. Okay, now if you have a proper coaching, no, you can able to understand this very easily. You see, if you know these tricks, we can able to answer somewhat easily. Now, according to given data, what he asked to find? P plus Q by R. P plus Q by R into what we have? S. So, P value 1, Q value 10, R value what we have? 10 to S value 100. 1 0, 1 0 cancelled. 11 tens are 110. Therefore, 110 is the answer for this question. My dear children, have you understood? I have don't think that I am teaching somewhat speedily. It's not, I'm not teaching somewhat speedily. You are not having basics. Remember, children. Okay, na? That is the reason. Since it is first video, you just focus on this and go through. Then first you should know the alphabetical numbering. If you know alphabetical numbering, you can able to solve majority of the questions from number series or that logical reasoning. Then if you have little bit practice, you can get the good score from mathematical reasoning, everyday mathematics, and even achievers section also. So I hope you understood, my dear children. Thank you all for watching this video. Please do comment. Your feedback is required for me in order to make very good videos for you. Okay, thank you all. See you in the next video.